What's up, TD Nation? Welcome to your Monday morning kickstart. Every week we like to give you guys some pointers, give you guys some tips, but also give some shout outs. And we just finished our latest boot camp. The results are amazing. I'm so excited to talk to you about them. We're going to give some shout outs. We're also going to talk about some personal victories some people had. And then stick around to the end of the show because we're going to have some things some people struggled with, and I'm sure if they're struggling with these things, you guys are as well. So there'll be lots of tips at the end of the show. We just finished up our last boot camp, and like I said, the results were amazing. We had 2 pounds lost per week per person, so 8 pounds per week on average for the month. That may not sound like a lot to some of you, but that's 104 pounds in a year if they were to keep that pace. So perspective's everything, right? Most people don't have 104 pounds to lose, and we designed this plan so that you guys would lose 2 to 3 pounds a week. We want to help you maintain the muscle mass that you have so that your BMR is higher, so that you're burning more calories at rest. And also we want to protect your metabolism while you're losing weight. Boot camp does all of those things. Really impressed with this last group. Wait till you hear our top female and male earners. They crushed it. Let's just get to them. Top female was Swati. She lost 26.5 pounds in 4 weeks. That's amazing. I don't think we've had anybody lose 26.5 pounds in 4 weeks of boot camp. Swati, wonderful job. I've looked through your thing. I think you're doing fine. If you're lacking energy or have headaches or anything, just message me so that we can adjust your calories and macros. But it sounds like you're kicking butt. Runner-up was Karen Weirich. Very close. She lost 23 pounds, which is still amazing. Our top male was Fred Riley. Fred lost 20 pounds. Fred, I wanted to give you a special shout-out. Keep doing it, your thing, man. You are so positive in the group. You're so encouraging to everybody. Fred started out at about 650 pounds, and I can't remember his exact weight loss now, but he's lost, I think it's like 280 some, or maybe even more than that. He is just crushing it. So he lost 20 pounds in the 4 weeks of boot camp. And then the male runner-up was Craig Dilly, who lost 13 pounds. And great job, Craig. You're doing amazing, man. So let's go to the others. I wanted to recognize other people that were above the average. And I'm sorry to those of you, there's lots of you that just don't have that much weight to lose. So like I trained Shalane this morning, and she lost 4 pounds in boot camp, I think. She just doesn't have that much weight to lose. So, and then I trained another girl, Heather, and Heather just, again, doesn't have much weight to lose, but she's killing it as well. So you guys aren't over the average, but percent of body weight loss probably pretty darn high. So great job to all of you that aren't mentioned here. All right, so we got Sharon Kennedy, lost 22 pounds. Sheila Fanning lost 14.5. Carolina Palacios lost 12. Phil Gothorpe lost 12. Tiffany Seward lost 11.6. Cindy Pantanone lost 11. Kelly Doris lost 10.3. Dawn Nisley lost 10. Nelda Castillo lost 9. Brandon Cantu lost 9. Alexis Nava lost 9. Shelly Jones has lost 18. This is her second boot camp, so she's done about 9 pounds per boot camp. She's down 18 pounds in 8 weeks. Mallory Hawker lost 8.6. Mystique lost 8.5. Katie Bowe lost 8.5. Wonderful job. You guys and gals are just crushing it. All right, so let's go to personal victories. These are always really cool to me. I love seeing, sometimes the small things, but sometimes the really big things that people accomplish that may not be reflected on the scale. We call them, non-scale victories. Some of these are, though. Some of these are scale victories. But all right, so here we go. Some victories that people had in boot camp. First one. I'm more disciplined with my meals and workout routines. I feel super energized, and my stamina levels are great. I'm a happy boot camper. That's awesome. I like that one. Learning more about protein, sticking with the program, 4 months of exercise. Really amazing. So this think they're pretty impressed that they're on 4 months of exercise, which is really cool. All right, let's see. Fitting into my Sweet 16 dress from 7 years ago. Great job. 4 out of the 10.5 inches I lost came from my belly measurement. That's awesome. Goal weight hit and now trying to gain mass. That's really cool when that happens. You know, typically we tell you guys not to worry about, and this guys worry about this more than women, but we tell you guys not to worry about gaining muscle mass until you're within 2% of your desired body fat, and then you could start working on that. And so this person's at that point, which is really exciting. Trust me. Made some amazing new friends. I love that personal victory right there, because that's what TD Nation's about. We want you guys making friends. We want you having support. You need to have people around you to pick you up when things are tough. So the fact that you made some amazing new friends is wonderful, because if you stop posting, they're going to reach out to you and say, hey, what's up? Are you doing okay? And that's a good thing. All right. Losing 8 pounds. I felt I was stuck. Boot camp was a push I needed. Awesome. Losing the few pounds has given me the motivation to buckle down the next go around. That's great. You know, you don't have to be perfect your first boot camp. In fact, most people aren't. A lot of people are kind of using it as a trial run, and then their second boot camp, they can really nail things down and be perfect. So that's great. You lost a few pounds. This person finished Insanity Max 30. Great job. That's not an easy program to finish. This person went from a size 16 to a size 10, which was going from an extra large to a medium. That's awesome. Let's see. Was able to lose weight and learn some healthy habits towards my lifestyle change. That's good. I mean, that's what we want. That makes me happy, because we don't want to teach you guys a diet. We want to teach you how to do this long term so that your results are long term. While on a trip with my dad, I was able to identify healthy choices of the food placed before me and leave the other fluff stuff on my plate and track it in my FitnessPal. And when McDonald's was the place we ate, I knew what to order. That's good. That's awesome. In boot camp, we teach you guys, we have a fast food of the week option, just so that if you know, life gets in the way and you find yourself stuck at a fast food place, you know what to eat. That won't derail you and won't set you back. So, good job. I wore a swimsuit for the first time in a long time and felt comfortable. That's awesome. That's a big one. Was able to wear my engagement ring again. Awesome. Yeah, I've had to have a couple new rings since losing weight. Let's see. My husband remarked that he has noticed a difference in my upper arms. They are definitely firming up. All right. I've completely switched from assisted to unassisted pull-ups. That's awesome. That's not easy. That's a big one. Last but not least, this is my favorite one of all, non-scale victory. You know, a lot of you focus on the scale a lot. This is what it's all about. Off all medications. Let's see who posted that. Brian Beam. That's who I thought it was. Brian Beam is off all medications. For those of you that don't know, Brian was started off 450 pounds, I think, and has lost 189. So just incredible job, Brian. I couldn't be happier for you. He's he's so motivating and so inspiring. So off all medications. I don't care if you lose another pound. That's the greatest thing. So great job, man. All right. Things you might need help with. Let's see what some people struggled with here. All right. So, 1983. Livy Sue says she struggles with just being 100% committed. I would say I was 90% committed. But here's the thing. Here's the good thing about that. So she's 90% committed, right? Which is probably a lot more than she was 4 weeks ago. At 90% committed, she still lost 5 pounds. That is awesome. So, Livy, I wouldn't beat yourself up too much. You still lost 5 pounds throughout the boot camp. Figure out what that would be throughout the year. And I know you don't have that much to lose. If you're 90% committed, you will easily reach your goal probably within 6 months if you just stay 90% committed. So if you want to ramp up the intensity, go 100%. But 90% is nothing to scoff at. That's a great job. So keep it up. All right, 1586. Christy Arnett struggles with accountability. So here's what I do, Christy. I would post, say, hey, anybody want to be my success partner? It's just as easy as that. I bet you have 20 people in TD Nation who raise their hand and say, I would love to be your success partner. And they will check on you, and you can check on them and make sure that you guys are moving towards your goals. And then keep doing these small groups like boot camp. You know, once you paid a small fee of $25 to do the boot camp, and that fee continues to get you in as many boot camps as you want, and they're smaller, more intimate groups. So keep joining them so you have this accountability, and you can fill out these fitness activity tracker forms, and we can keep checking in with you. All right, 1587. Oh, Swati said, staying motivated when times get tough. Well, times must not be tough because you lost 26.5 pounds and you crushed it. Yeah, you know, staying motivated when times get tough, it's tough, and you're going to have ups and downs. That's why the support of the people is good in TD Nation. That's why reaching out to your coach is really important when you struggle. And that's why keeping the big picture in mind is really important. It's got to be more about, it's got to be more than just about losing how many calories you burned in that workout. You got to be working out with a purpose, training for goals, and training with the thought in mind that you have to take care of yourself so that you can take care of the people you love. When you do that, working out becomes pretty easy. I love when Tony Horton says, you know, you take care of your teeth every day. We brush our teeth every day. Why aren't more people taking care of their bodies every day? You got to take care of your body so that you can take care of those you love. You can take care of your kids, your parents, all those people. So take care of yourself. It's really important. Try to keep that in mind when things get tough and you just don't feel like working out. All right. Adjusting my calories up. I have raised them to 2550 to offset my activity level, and the fact that I want to gain muscle mass now, is that enough or too much? So let's see. This is from Steve Foster. Steve's lost a ton of weight. He's now at the point where he's trying to put on some muscle mass. Steve, you want to focus on, the studies show you can't add more than 1 to 3 pounds of muscle per month. So you want to make sure that you're checking your body fat very closely. And that you're eating to where you're not gaining more than 0.5 pound to 1 pound per week. Anything more than that, and you know you're adding body fat, you're adding a little bit of muscle mass, but probably too much body fat. So just keep a close eye on it and adjust your calories accordingly. If you know, in a few weeks, if you notice that you're at 2550 and you put on, you know, 6-7 pounds, then you know some of that is body fat, and you probably have your calories too high, so back it down. If you do that, you'll be fine, but look for that, you know, 1 to 3 pounds gained per month, and that'll keep you pretty close to where you need to be. It's a safe rate to gain weight if you're trying to add mass. All right, this person struggles with getting stronger. Still weak, keep working on it. That person lost 6.1 pounds. Oh, that was Patty. So, yeah, Patty, just keep it up. You'll get stronger. I'm sure you're already a lot stronger than you were when you started. Getting stronger sometimes is a slow process, especially when you're also dieting and losing weight. So, but just keep working on it. I promise you will get stronger. All right, this person said affording Shakeology. Yeah, you know, affording Shakeology is a premium health shake. It's all natural food, so they did not make it to be cheap. That's why you don't see, you know, soy protein isolate or anything in there. It is an elite shake, if you want to call it that. The only thing I can tell you as far as affording Shakeology, if you become a coach, you get 25% off, and we have tons of discount coaches, so that's one way to do it. And if you're a coach and you have 3 people who take Shakeology, yours is free. So I haven't paid for Shakeology in years. So if affording Shakeology is a thing, is a problem, and you really want Shakeology, becoming a coach is a great option. That's actually why I became a coach, 4.5 years ago. Let's see. Exercise, I hate it. Need to find something productive that is fun to do. All right, who said that? Karen Werich. Oh, Karen, you lost 23 pounds and you hate exercise? You did so good in boot camp. All right, so let me see what you're doing for your workouts. So you said doing your own thing. Did you work out 6 days a week? No. Did you do resistance training? No. All right, so this is going to be kind of an easy answer for me. So here's what I would do, Karen. If you're serious about exercising and trying to make it fun, you really need to, because you need to take care of your body. Eating enough's not enough. You've got to work out. It's good for your brain. It's good for your energy. It's good for every system in your body. Working out is an essential piece of the puzzle. So if you're serious about it, about trying to find something fun to do, what I would do is activate your free 30-day membership to Beachbody On Demand. You'll have $2,000 worth of programs right there that you can stream through your phone or your iPad. And you'll have a ton of different trainers you can pick from, ton of different workouts. Ask people what their favorite workouts are. They'll tell you. Try one out and then train for a goal. I promise you'll find a workout on there that's fun, and there's enough on there with tons of variety. You'll never get bored. But then, maybe there's something you want to do, whether that's run a 5K, do a mud run, bike, swim, triathlon, whatever it is. Maybe there's some big goal down the road, some big scary goal you've always wanted to do, and train to get there. My training is, if I was just working out to burn calories, it would be so boring and I would want to quit. But I always train for goals, whether that's to do a mud run. Actually, I've got a Tough Mudder shirt on because I did a couple of them, or Spartan race or triathlon or whatever it is. But find something you love to do that requires physical exercise and train for that goal. It will help you. And then use Beachbody programs to get there. I trained for everything I've done. 16-mile beast Spartan race in the mountains. I used all Beachbody programs to train for it. So Beachbody programs will help you train for whatever you want to do, I promise. All right, let's see. This person said they had such a hard time doing HIIT workouts and the regular workout. How much time should I have between? So the HIIT workouts are completely optional, and you're only supposed to do them if you feel up to it. So HIIT workouts are basically just cardio workouts. So listen to your body. If your legs are really sore or your arms are really sore and that HIIT workout requires you to use your legs and arms, then go ahead and take a rest day. But you can do those as often as you want, as long as your body feels up to it. But really, I only do them 3 days a week. This person said, not really struggling with anything, just developing a doctor-approved plan. Well, here's the good news. Let me see who said that. 1633. Becky Genzel. Here's the good news. Becky, take this to your doctor. I bet you, I would 99.9% bet you, and I don't know your specific situation, so maybe you have special health needs, but I would almost bet anything that your doctor will look at this plan and go, that's an awesome plan. I'm okay with it. In fact, Fred Riley, who used to weigh 650 pounds and has now lost like 300 or so, and lost 20 in the last boot camp, and this last boot camp, took this to his doctor, and his doctor loved it. So I bet your doctor's going to be fine with this meal plan. Struggle with motivation and just not sure where to go from here. So let's see who said that. Alexis Nava. So motivation, we talked about it a little bit earlier, and we're at 19 minutes. Talked about it a little bit earlier, but motivation, for me, it was getting healthy for my wife and kids. And I didn't need any more motivation than that. So Alexis, I don't know, if you have a spouse, maybe it's just getting healthier so you'll be around to take care of your parents. Maybe it's just improving your quality of life. Whatever it is, you need to figure out your why. And Brian Beam talked about this. He posted a great video about figuring out your why, writing your why down. You have to have a reason to be working out that's going to drive you, an extremely important reason to work out. For me, it was my wife and kids. Then when I got to where I wanted to be, it actually became about you guys and keeping you guys motivated. So you guys are my why now. My wife and kids still are, but you guys are my big why now. Okay, this other person said, I don't know what's going on with me. My losses have... I got cut off. All right, so this last person said, I don't know what is going on with me. My losses have slowed down. I go up a pound and then lose those pounds. So this is from, I think I know who this is from. Yeah, it's from Angela. So Angela, yeah, your body is really fighting you at the moment, and you are in a plateau, and plateaus suck. Keep plugging along. If you keep doing your workouts and keep eating right, your body is going to follow. Eventually, your body's going to let go and just go, all right, I give up. I'm going to follow what Angela's doing, and it's going to start making changes. Let me see what your workout program is. Your workout program. Oh, you went to P90X3, so that's good. You know, we might just go to, we might just try going to P90X3 doubles so that you're working out 45 minutes to an hour a day. You know, that's the next step. While we start reverse dieting, I think we need to start reverse dieting for you. So we'll get a plan together, and I promise we'll get you over this plateau. But remember, big picture. I've seen a lot of non-scale victories for you. You already lost a lot of weight, and you're crushing it. So keep doing what you're doing. All right, that's it, guys. Have a wonderful week. Our next boot camp just started today. Our next one will be in 4 weeks if you missed out and you want to get in on it. But have a great week. I hope you're enjoying these kickstarts. We really want to give you guys motivation and tips at the beginning of every week so that you have something to look at if you need it. But if you talk to these people on in our Facebook group, tell them good job. Tell them, give them a pat on the shoulder, a pat on the back. Tell them they did awesome. Let's keep up the motivation. Let me know if you guys need anything. We'll talk to you later. Later, TD Nation.